Elon Musk smoked marijuana and opened up about his electric car company Tesla during a podcast recording which was live-streamed on YouTube. The 47-year-old billionaire entrepreneur went on the Joe Rogan Experience and accepted a joint from the host after discussing everything from kindness to artificial intelligence. It came amid serious turbulence involving both himself and Tesla, with stock prices plunging and lawsuits pending after Musk falsely announced he was taking the company private and accused a British hero diver of being a pedophile. Musk, who has openly admitted to relying on sleeping pill Ambien, told Rogan that Tesla keeps him up at night, adding it's very difficult to keep a car company alive. Towards the end of the podcast, Rogan lit a cigar rolled with both tobacco and marijuana, a drug which is legal in the state of California, and offered it to Musk. "You probably can't do this because of stockholders, right?" Rogan asks Musk. Share this article. Share 839 shares. Musk, who earlier joked that mushrooms, both a harmless fungi and a psychedelic drug, are delicious, clarified that the drug is legal and was seen taking a puff on the joint before handing it back. "I'm not a regular smoker of weed. Almost never," he told Rogan. "I don't actually notice any effect. I know a lot of people like weed, and that's fine. However, I don't find it's very good for proactivity." The 2.5-hour-long podcast began with Musk and Rogan discussing his dream of solving traffic problems in Los Angeles by building a tunnel underneath the city, a project which he has already embarked on, and artificial intelligence. Rogan asked Musk if he is honestly and legitimately concerned about AI and the future of robotics, to which Musk replied yes, but it's less of a worry than it used to be. "It's not necessarily bad, but it's definitely going to be outside of human control," before speaking of the danger of using AI being used as a weapon and a future where humans will be able to become part robots, cyborgs. "You're already a cyborg, and most people don't even realize that phone in your hand is an extension of yourself." Upon pouring themselves a generous whiskey, Musk said he had met former President Obama for one reason, and that was to warn him about the danger of artificial intelligence. He also spoke to the host about growing up and realizing at the age of 5 that it was different, saying that he had kept his flow of ideas a secret for fear of being taken away. The billionaire also joked with Rogan that the reason why he is able to come up with inventions such as Tesla and roof tiles with built-in solar cells is because he is an alien. Musk also passed comment on the recent ban on phones from Chinese company Huawei, which applies to anyone working for the U.S. government or a government contractor over fears of spying. While he acknowledged that anyone working with top-secret stuff ought to be careful with their choice of hardware, he said it was not something most people should worry about. "Nobody really cares what porn you watch. National spy agencies do not give a rat's what porn you watch. They do not care." Later on, Musk, who recently accused a British diver who helped rescue the 12 Thai boys stuck in a cave of being a pedophile, spoke about kindness. "Be nicer to each other. Don't assume someone is mean. It's easy to demonize people." Earlier this week, Mr. Musk suggested in emails to a BuzzFeed journalist that diver Vernon Unsworth was a child rapist. Musk also claimed, without providing any evidence that Mr. Unsworth had moved to northern Thailand to take a child bride who was about 12 years old at the time. The Tesla CEO's attacks on Mr. Unsworth, whose efforts were considered crucial to the Thai operation, came after the British diver criticized a well-publicized effort by Musk to lend a custom-built mini-submarine to the cave rescue effort. Mr. Musk responded on Twitter with comments strongly implying that the Briton was a pedophile. He then apologized for this, before repeating the claims this week. During the podcast, Musk was asked what percentage of his interactions with other people on Twitter was a good idea, with Rogan suggesting 10%. Musk replied that it's on balance more good than bad, but there is definitely some bad. He later added, "It's way easier to be mean on social media than it is to be mean in person." Mr. Unsworth, from St. Albans in Hertfordshire, has, through his lawyer, made it clear that he will be suing Musk over his comments. Elon Musk's ongoing campaign of publishing vile and false accusations against Mr. Unsworth is outrageous, Unsworth's lawyer, Al Linwood, said in an email to Reuters. Musk has publicly and clearly stated that he "hopes acute accent to be sued. Let me be equally clear in response, Musk will be sued, not because of his hopes, but because he deserves to be sued," Wood said. Musk's renewed attack on Mr. Unsworth saw Tesla's stock and bond prices drop on Wednesday. A dip also linked to Mercedes' unveiling of challenge to the electric car maker. During the podcast, Musk revealed that the one thing that keeps him up at night is his electrical car company. "It's quite hard to run companies, especially car companies. It's quite challenging. SpaceX is no walk in the park, but it's very difficult to keep a car company alive. There is only 2 car companies in the history of American car companies that haven't gone bankrupt, and that's Ford and Tesla. That's it. We barely survived." Rogan asked him how close Tesla had gotten to folding, to which Musk admitted it had been very close. Tesla's stock dropped 2.8% to $280.74, the lowest level since late May, following a 4.2% decline on Tuesday after Mercedes introduced its first fully electric car in Stockholm. The $1.8 billion high-yield bond Tesla issued a year ago hit a record low price on Wednesday. It also became more expensive to insure Tesla's bonds against default. Tesla's stock has lost a quarter of its value since August 7, when Musk tweeted that he had secured funding for a previously undisclosed plan to take Tesla private. Musk on August 24 abandoned the plan, but he faces lawsuits and a U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission investigation into the factual accuracy of his tweet that funding for the deal was secured. The incident is weighing on investor confidence and has hurt the credibility of Musk, long viewed by Tesla supporters as its most valuable asset. A lawsuit was filed on Thursday accusing Musk of trying to burn short sellers through his false tweet that funding had been secured to take Tesla private. This appears to be a textbook case of fraud, Michael Canty of law firm Lobaton Suchero said in a press release. We believe Musk attempted to manipulate the price of Tesla securities with false and misleading tweets in a directed effort to harm short sellers. Labutin Sutro is asking for class action status to represent anyone who bought or sold Tesla shares between August 7 and August 17. Musk has described the infamous privatization tweet, including his assurance that funding for going private was secured, as an attempt to be transparent.